Hey guys, what's going on? Tonight from Blue Apron we'll be making the barbecue chicken sliders with crispy shallot, quick pickles, and sweet potato wedges. As always, we're going to go through what came in the package from Blue Apron, as well as the utensils we need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's complete, we're going to go through a step-by-step process of prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. Alright, home gamers, here's our ingredient list. We have 10 ounces of ground chicken, we have 1 pickle, what they call a curvy cucumber, looks like a pickle to me. We have a bunch of dill. We have 4 potato slider buns, nothing special here, standard buns. We have a pound of sweet potatoes, 2 of them. And in the knickknacks, we have, let me get the thing open. Let's see what we got here. We have a tablespoon of sugar. We have 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. We have 1 shallot. We have 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. We have 1 tablespoon of crispy mustard sauce. We have a 1/4 cup of matzo meal. We have a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce. And then we have some nutrition facts. And those are the ingredients. For utensils, you need a few things. You'll need a pot and a pan. You also need a baking sheet. You need some Reynolds wrap or aluminum foil. Any brand will do. Chef's knife. 3 containers. 3 mixing bowls that are heat safe, like glass or stainless steel. You'll need a measuring cup. You need some salt, some pepper, some olive oil, cooking spray. You'll also need spatula and optional tongs. Last but not least, you'll need 1 plate and a paper towel. And that's everything. First step will be to rinse the produce, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut the pickle into small little rounds. Then we're going to make wedges out of the sweet potatoes, and we're also going to make rounds out of the shallot, and we're just going to open up the buns. Pretty simple so far. are already pre-cut, so we can skip that part. Next up, we're going to prep the wedges. Someone's probably going to notice that I did not peel the sweet potatoes. The reason being, a lot of the nutrients is in the skin, so that's why I choose to keep the skin on. If you choose not to, you can always peel it. We need to add some oil and some salt and pepper on them. I find the easiest way of doing this is just putting it into one of the bowls. Get some oil. Mix it together. Let's get a better coating. Around more oil. Not much. Maybe 2 tablespoons total. Then it's all nice and coated. Better than this than just giving a small drizzle where part of the potato has coverage and a wedge for that matter, and the other part doesn't. Next, we're going to put the salt and pepper on. What I like to do is put on a little bit, mix it together, and continue. Before you get a better covering. We'll do this for the salt as well. Three or 4 turns if you have a grinder. That's it. See how nice and covered they are with the oil, the salt, pepper. That's what I do. Rock and follow it. Next, we're going to prep it on the pan, baking sheet for that matter. Put this aside. Pretty simple. So make sure it's in focus. Beautiful. Take some aluminum foil. Put it down. It's a little short. No worries. Happens. There you go. Easy peasy to fix. Take your cooking spray, olive oil, whatever you want to use for a spray. Take your wedges, lay it down. I want to get them on one level if possible. Alrighty, so this is going in for, what, 24, 26 minutes? Let's put that in and go on to the next step. Alright, so now we're going to prep the pickles. So what we're doing is putting on high flame. We're going to add the sugar. The vinegar, the dills, quarter cup of water, and a pinch of salt. Now while that does what it's got to do, boil up, we're going to transfer the pickles into a glass container. We'll boil for a bit. Because the plastic cutting containers probably can take the heat. Maybe it could, who knows. All right, as you can see, it's now boiling. We're gonna now pour this into the bowl of cucumbers. Cut the heat. Let's pour it in. I'm gonna set it to the side to cool a bit. Just gonna mix it a little bit more. Just let that marinate. On to the next step of shallots. So now we're gonna take the shallots, put it in another bowl, preferably glass. Put them all in there. And we're going to add the flour, add the salt, pepper, toss, and coat. You didn't use all of it. They didn't give us a big shallot. They didn't give it a big shallot, so no big deal. Let's get some salt and pepper. Mix it in. Mix that together. Now we'll go over to the pan and we're going to roast the shallots. We'll get some oil. About a tablespoon, give or take. Spread that down, make sure it has a nice coating. Take your shallots. Again, give it a nice little mix again. Put them down there. Some pieces will fall apart. It is what it is. There we go. Let's cook for about 2 minutes and we're going to flip it. Give it 2 minutes in. It's starting to brown nicely. Almost done here. And for these to brown up a little bit. Pretty good. All good. We're going to transfer it to the paper towel lined plate right over there. Try to zoom in there. There we go. Next, on to the next step. When we make patties, just heads up, make sure you put some salt on the shallots right after you take them out of the pan, and also to flip the wedges. So what we're going to do now is cut this open and add it to the bowl. Seems simple enough, right? That one's supposed to be added to the bowl. You get all of it. And so we made it to make the patties. Throw this away. Alright, so we have that in the bowl. Now we're going to add the mozzarella. Add a quarter of the barbecue sauce and some salt and pepper. So, about a quarter, give or take. Salt and pepper. Oops, let's combine. Make sure it's combined well. This is very finely ground turkey, chicken, sorry, not turkey. For you home gamers just following and doing it yourself, store-bought might be a little bit more firm. So, it is what it is. Okay, so that all nicely combined. We're going to cut this into 4s and make patties. So, approximations. Not that big because of sliders. So, keep that in mind. It's one. It's like making burgers, just with chicken meat instead of beef. Yeah, a heck of a lot messier. It's 2. So yeah, it's doing pretty well. Side note, if you want to make them a little bit more tastier, you can actually have some have an extra shallot or onion put in the ground ground chicken. Tastes even better. So, food for thought. And there we go. We're gonna now make them in the pan. Let me just wash my hands. We're going to heat up the pan. It did not state to rinse the pan, so we're keeping it as it is. Back it up a little bit. And we have the chicken patties on deck. And cook this for about 5 minutes aside. Let it bake or cook. We're going to make the sauce. Very simply, you're going to take the remaining barbecue sauce, and all of the creamy mustard sauce. Mix together. And the sauce is all nice and ready. Burgers should be ready in about 7 minutes. It should be ready for about 2 minutes, so I'm going to push them down. Bottom spatula. It took them about 2 minutes. Alright, we're now going to flip them. So they should be ready now. I'm going to check the temp. 165 or higher. So good. 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 Should be fine. Okay, take these out and then we're going to put the buns in. Put the buns in for a little bit. Maybe about 30 seconds to a minute. Check them, see how they're doing. You can put oil down if you want. I don't think it's necessary, but let's take a look. So give it 30 seconds and we'll check it and see how they go. Alright, so we're going to make the sliders now. So we're going to take 2 bottoms. No. There we go. Then we're going to take the tops. See if it's what I'm doing, I hope. I want you to see the whole setup, so take the sauce, put it on the cover, the top cover, late night. Sauce there, take shallots on top there, take these pickles, put them on top. I get 4 on it. Then I believe that's everything. Right? Cover them up. Sauce is good. You want to add some salt and pepper to the sauce. Sauce that's also optional. Kick for the cook. Now we'll put some wedges down. There's your meal. That's the final product. Stay tuned for the review. Here are my thoughts. The meal was pretty good. The sliders were, somewhat tasty. The sauce helped a lot. Something was missing. I don't know really what to say. It's just like something's missing. But the wedges, they were good. No complaints there. And I think a few weeks ago I did one from, I think it was Home Chef, and they only gave 1 potato. So with 2 potatoes, you can easily eat 2 sliders and the potatoes and you're full. But we had no problem eating them, so they were really good. The potato part. The chicken, like I said, something's missing. Can't put my finger on it, but I would change something with the taste. It just very bland, even with all the ingredients that was put in there for some flavor. The sauce helped a little bit, but again, it was pretty bland. But the potatoes are good. All right, take it easy.